think I am set and ready to go here today, and welcome to a journey through my brain. My name is Paul Wortinen, and I am here in my somewhat new studio setup, but not new. Okay, well, it's still in the process of being built. As you can tell behind me, I have a little bit of a new setup here. Something I've been working with for my other channel, because I am doing another channel that focuses on more on talking about success and how to be successful and defining what your success is. So I didn't feel the studio that I have over here for the journey through my brain was the right studio for that. So I decided, well, why not get a green screen? Let's go green screen all the way and see what happens. So I got myself, last time we were on, we did set up this green screen, and there were some issues with that video, but it did come along. We've actually got a good build here now. The green screen seems to be working. I got one of my pictures up. I am streaming from my other computer over in the control room there. And I got one of my pictures up that I took last month while we were driving home from the Minneapolis area. Very, very nice rainbow that we came across. Lasted for so long. So, we decided to stop along the way, take a picture. Got the rainbow with the flag there. We stopped just outside of Rochester by Camping World there. And, yeah, got a really good picture. Got a lot of other pictures that evening. A lot of rainbow pictures because it was just so good while we were driving. If you could actually see it horizon to horizon, full arch, and a full arch on a double rainbow. So that was actually a really good take. Unfortunately, I just had my cell phone with me, so I did not get the best pictures. I failed to bring my DSLR with me to get the real pictures that I could have gotten, but I think this turned out rather well. So let's see what else we can talk about. So we got this build set up, 10 foot long by 7 foot tall, green screen behind me. Got that put together, and it is working just great. So I've been trying to think of what to talk about tonight. I am really not going to be on here too long because I do have some other content that I am building up for my new channel. But I just wanted to let you guys know that, hey, we are here. We are doing experiments. We are creating new things and kind of getting things cleaned up around here so that when I am out for a few weeks, maybe we can just have some videos ready to go and keep the posting process going. I would like to create some short videos. I don't know if I'll do some how-to videos or what kind of videos that we're going to actually do. Maybe we're going to do some how-to videos of doing a YouTube series here. That was kind of what I was thinking about in the first place when I put together this channel, saying, okay, let's build a new channel. So here's the process you got with doing a new channel. That's kind of taken on a life of itself, that new channel, and kind of escaped me with as busy as I've been. Been working a lot on the farm lately. So been in southeastern Minnesota here doing a lot of work while my parents aren't able to get all the gardening and everything done. Been getting some really good vegetables out of the garden. Got tons of lettuce so far. Just had some really, really fresh peas. You can't get nothing better than eating fresh food straight from the garden. I had a whole pile of fresh steamed peas out of the garden, and it's like, forget how good fresh food is. Something that you've eat that's within 24 hours of you picking it, or just hours, minutes. Right now there's a lot of berries going on down there. Raspberries, black raspberries, mulberries, elderberries. Well, elderberries aren't in gooseberries. they're all ripe right now. I can just go out there and pick a handful of raspberries and just eat them right on the spot. Nothing better than just really fresh vegetables and really fresh fruits, food. It's just kind of like, you know, I need to build out that property a little bit to just continue getting that fresh food all the time. Unfortunately, the growing season here in Minnesota is a little bit shorter than the one I had in Tennessee, being that Tennessee is in the southeast of the United States and Minnesota is way in the north central part of Minnesota. So there's a little bit of a different growing season, but I think it will be a good thing. So it's about a 45-minute drive a couple times a week I've been doing to go take care of things at the farm, doing some yard work, doing just maintenance of the grounds that we haven't been able to do for quite a while. And in the whole process, I have been getting ready to having appointments and different things like that, getting ready for an upcoming surgery. So I want to kind of get things tied up, all the loose ends tied up around the house, because there was going to be a chunk of time where I am not going to be able to do things. Unfortunately, they are going to have to do a full open heart on me, and that's going to take a little bit of recovery time. So I've been told that, you know, it's going to be uncomfortable for a while. You're not going to be doing a lot of lifting of anything, which I understand. I probably won't want to be lifting anything after having my chest ripped open anyway. But you know, it's nothing new to me. I've actually work in surgery departments. I've been in open heart cases. I've seen what it goes on. I've seen what it's like. So it's really not a big deal for me to actually go through this. I am in very good hands with one of the best cardiologists in the country. So I think it'll be a good thing. I'll be looking forward to get back to more exercise, be able to do things again instead of feeling tired all the time. And you know, I want to get back out on the bike, get a little bit more exercise than what I've been getting in the last year or two. So I do look forward to having this surgery going on. Let's see what else is new. That is about all that is really new with me. We are going to work. I'm going to continue to work on my computer over here. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get the webcams working with the vMix program that I have on the computer. I'll be able to switch over here and see if I can bring that up just to kind of let you guys see what vMix is all about. So I'm finding that my webcam is not working so well on the vMix program. But let's see here. Let me drop this in real quick. I'm going to scale that down. We are going to drop that over onto another screen. Let's see. Grab that top bar here. Let's just drop it in over here and go back to. So that's what vMix is kind of like right now. And so let me go to the proper screen here so I can actually show you a little bit. So if I go in here, I can add a input here, and I'm going to use my cell phone. For some reason, the video camera doesn't link up, the USB camera. So I'm going to probably just have to use some NDI, which is easily built into the vMix program. So if I can go in here and boom, there is my vMix setup. Hello everyone. And now you can actually see the true green screen behind me here. Let's see, whatever we got here. Got a mic hanging down here. But I got my Blue Yeti, got my laptop board here, studio lights over on either side. So that's vMix right here. And it is Just such a wonderful program, but unfortunately I am unable to, as I said, use a webcam. So I'm looking at maybe some IP cameras, some PTZ cameras, point tilt zoom cameras. Yeah, they don't cost really too much, so I prefer to actually get those in here and start using vMix. There's so much more that I can do with vMix on a production. A lot, I mean, OBS is great platform for what it is, but vMix, there's a lot. I think there's a lot more capabilities, and maybe it's just because I'm not as familiar with OBS. But let me drop this off here. We're going to close that for right now and go back to this camera over here. And yes, that froze up on me a little bit. Let's see here. Of course, things want to freeze up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And we are back on the main page here. So just want to double check where we're at. Yes. So I do really want to get back to using vMix, and unfortunately right now as it stands I cannot. It is Windows system, and I've tried it on 2 different computers. We do have some issue with some memory issues. I don't get it. 2 different computers is giving me the same errors, but so I may actually have to upgrade the vMix program, because I am using a little bit older version that I purchased several years ago, and I may have to upgrade a little bit. I've been hesitant to do that because I like this version, what I'm using right now. But yes, probably is not optimized for Windows 11, and that's what we are using right now. So, I might have to bite the bullet and actually buy myself an upgrade. But until then, you got the webcam sitting right here, and it is doing a wonderful job. Probably could do a little bit better job, but hey, it is what it is. And I will have some banners. I will have different inputs. Yes, I can do the different inputs in OBS, but I think I'm just a little bit more familiar. Can work with banners, can work with multiple different functions that vMix has that we really just can't get out of OBS. And what the other thing I do like about OBS vMix is I can also use remote camera. So using a VPN, however I want to do it, I do have a couple VPN services that I do use. We can actually tie into cameras, IP cameras that are located, or computers that are located anywhere in the world, as long as they're on my network. Or I can actually have a call put in through the camera, and or invite sent to somebody's email, and they click on it, and they can actually just use their camera directly into my program. So I could be anywhere in the world. You could be anywhere in the world if you were a guest on my show, and you would actually have live video right here in my studio. One of the more difficult things to get with OBS. OBS really, if they want to be a player in that field, will need to help. They do have some NDI features, but not like what vMix has. I mean, if OBS can come up and let me stream my phone using the NDI features there, that would be a huge game changer in the world of open source software. vMix is a purchased program, and I do I think that's one of the few reasons why I still continue to use Windows. I am a big proponent of Linux, but it just, I can't just go 100% Linux in my studio, because I feel like, I purchased this program and I just don't want it to go to waste. It is, I think, a really good quality program. And no, I am not sponsored by vMix at all, that platform, or don't have any sponsors as of right now. So I'm getting nothing of it by promoting it. I just like the platform. It really works really good. For some reason, since I've got Windows back, it just have a little bit of issues with the USB camera. But as I said, I may just have to bite the bullet and upgrade to Windows, or a newer version that is supported by Windows 11. vMix is only a Windows program, so I cannot run it on Linux, or it cannot be run on a Mac computer. Let's see, what else? So those are the little projects I'm working on. Getting things cleaned up, getting things ready around here. I am going to be laid up for 6 to 12 weeks. Potentially not even working for those periods of time. So I just want to make sure everything is done. So we've got all the chores around the house, get them done, and be able to rest easily, a little bit more easy while I am recovering. Well, on another good note, my oldest is coming home. Has not been to Minnesota for a few months. So I am looking forward to that visit, and will be arriving tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night. Bright and early in the morning. Okay, we'll be arriving in Minneapolis at 12:06 or something. Yes, at midnight. And then it'll be an hour and a half drive after that, as long as the flight's on time, and it should be. But at that time, I would hope it would be. But yeah, flying in, and then an hour and a half drive down to here to Rochester, Minnesota, where this show is coming to you live from. But I am happy that the oldest one finally gets to come home and spend a week or so with us before their new job starts, which is an exciting thing. So look forward to that. So it's going to be busy around here, but I look forward to it. For work full time, I am on the road tomorrow with my job, so that is going to be fun, and just learning a lot of new things. Well, I appreciate you guys joining me today for this short live chat. There's not I'm not really going off of any script here, but I did want to get out here and talk about what is going on. I am still working at seeing if I can get some type of project. That will be also easier if I can get some 1 or 2 PTZ cameras down here in my studio to use for some project work than just streaming a webcam. But we'll see what we can do. As I said, time is limited, but I don't want to just leave you guys hanging all the time. Just getting back and letting you know that yes, we are available. We are live and want to continue moving on with this channel. I've got a lot of projects that are waiting to happen, and we'll see what we can do. I do have the telescopes over here, microscopes too. But as I said, with the PTZ cameras, it would be a little bit easier to work on those with those cameras. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I think that's it for right now. That was an update. Green screen's up and running, looking good from my point of view. And I am glad that you were able to take some time to join me for this stream. I want you to enjoy your week. 2 weeks, next 2 weeks that are coming up. I'm not sure what the next date I will be on. I like to be on every week, but right now it seems to be that I'm doing an every week, every other week stream. So, yeah, take care, enjoy, and we'll see you next time.